Peace reflections. Peace, y'all. Peace. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen my face on here, man. I kind of just disappeared on the blue. But the thing is, I actually haven't even been away because I really made a whole new channel, right? But before I even get into all that, like, I ain't mean to just like disappear on like the ones who really fuck with me when it goes to like the ones who only were connected to I through this platform. Because for some of y'all, this is my only link. This was the only link that y'all have to me, right? Like, when I disappeared off this channel, y'all don't know how to find me off this. And for some of y'all, I was really motivating y'all. I was building up this platform. Like, we got 200 some subscribers on this channel, right? And basically some shit just came my way. An energetic attack, deep spiritual warfare. This matrix mustered up all its energy to make one of its biggest weapons that it sent my way. Like, it mustered up a lot of energy and sent a big boss my way. Like, one of the biggest things I had to face thus far in this realm. You feel me? As far as like on an energy level, on a level of just learning myself, on a level of just like dealing with things outside of me, dealing with people, dealing with just things happening in this world, you feel me? Just dealing with shit. So within the energy of all that, you feel me? And navigating all that, you feel me? I just needed to get away from the internet for a while. Like, before I even made the new channel that I made, that I'm about to tap y'all into and all that, like, there was a good like year almost where I just like had all my socials removed. Like, I was on Instagram, I was on YouTube, I was just watching shit. I was just watching shit on YouTube, but I was on ghost mode, you feel me? Like, wasn't no one really talking to me, wasn't no one knowing what I was doing, except my family, the people who were immediately around me, you feel me? And that's just how it be when you gotta really do this, like, this journey and really tap in and fight against different shit that's trying to pull on your energy. Because we're in spiritual warfare, you feel me? Like, I was on a deep spiritual high, you feel me? I had to recover from a lot of shit. I had to tap into my being and try to cleanse me on the deepest levels. I'm still within that. Like, I'm tapping into my soul and cleansing my soul out on the deepest of levels, and just tapping in very deeply and calling upon the power and the energy of the ancestors, calling upon the power and the energy of the Most High, Source, Mother Universe, our galactic family, high vibrational cosmic forces, the very forces that sustain I's life and sustain all of life within creation and high vibration. I call upon the power within I, the divinity within I, within all of what I am, you feel me? So within that being said, you feel me? Yeah, like, I just had to do what I had to do, and like, you feel me? I move with myself before anything else. Like, I'm in my own body with my own narrative, knowing what I'm doing, and knowing why I'm doing it. Like, I know the reason to what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing because it's all within my storyline. I don't need to explain it to anyone else. Like, I don't need to tell anyone what I'm gonna do before I do it. I communicate with self and source, and I do it. Now, if I need to involve other people in my shit, okay, I'll let y'all in. But everything I do it within myself when I choose to do it. And I don't need to let other people in. Y'all aren't in my body, right? What I'm doing is for eyes, like, respectfully. I'm speaking on the respectful level, right? So when it goes to having to really lock in and tap in for my own soul, other people might not understand that. To other people, they might be mad, they might feel hurt, they might be like, damn, he just disappeared, he's fake, or damn, he forgot about us, or just, they don't want to hear any type of energy of explaining why. But the thing is, like, it's not about you. I am life itself within my body, walking within my own path, walking my own journey. Here to be an example for everyone who resonates with I. It is about y'all, but you get what I'm saying? Like, when it goes to, like, on a deeper level, at the same time, my life is within my life. Like, I am life itself, and we're all reflections of I, so all of life is happening through I. So it is about y'all because it's about I, and it's about I because it's about y'all, because we're all reflections of life. We're all alive, you feel me? And within my journey, I understand exactly what I'm doing, what I had to do, the shit I was going through, you feel me? And I don't need to explain it on a specific in-depth level, but again, just know that I was dealing with deep spiritual warfare. I had something come my way, and I had to lock in very deeply, and I had to disconnect from the internet, you feel me? And within all that, this platform I already deleted all the videos. I already uh, broke the energy, basically. Like, I already interrupted and reset and removed the energy on this channel, and I don't see a point in trying to revive it. I don't see a point in trying to make this channel into something, because I already got so much on my hands when it goes to trying to juggle the channels I already got, because I already got like 2 channels, and I have a 3rd one that I just made that I'm sitting on, that I don't know if I'm even going to do anything with, you feel me? And so within that being said though, you feel me, that's the main purpose of this video. Outside of explaining everything to y'all, the main purpose as well is just to tap y'all in and tell y'all that I'm here, you feel me? It's just I'm on a different channel, and that channel is eon.is.immortal, you feel me? I'm back opening up into the collective. I'm back working through this matrix to break the matrix from the inside out, you feel me? I'm releasing my energy out into this matrix to raise the consciousness of our species and all eyes reflections, all the souls and high vibrational humans and all the beings within the planet. I'm here to work within the matrix to reach all y'all and raise the vibration and break this matrix and free my planet and wake my people up, and is to break free from this system, remove this system, remove Babylon from our planet, the concrete jungle, retune back into nature, retune back into our divinity, reclaim our sovereignty, heal our planet, remove all these parasites, these parasitical beings, these foreign invaders, these foreign extraterrestrial fallen species, these draconian reptilians, these Pleiadians, and these hierarchy elite human beings, and all the other low vibrational beings within Zeus's army and etc. that have invaded this planet and have been ruling this planet from a state of ego, this draconian oppressive system. I'm here to crack it all, to break it all, and move with pure energy of source, move with pure energy of soul. I'm here to be a walking a beacon of divinity, the real living example and proof of the divinity we are within our species of Anunnaki gods, you feel me? That is my main mission above all, to be a living being of what I am with my divinity. I am here to walk the path of literally activating and healing the body I have within my real genetics, realizing the real truth of what's going on, the real truth of my planet, the real reality, you feel me? The eons of truth, you feel me? And so within that being said, there's a perfect connection into the channel I made. Okay, so my main channel, when it goes to my higher self, my soul, my spiritual journey, my mission, that is the Eons of Truth. That channel that I made, it is called the Eons of Truth. Now, this is a very divine spellcast, a divine HQ, a divine portal for me to usher in all these high vibrational energies into this realm, to usher in the eons of truth, as it is that we've stepped into the age of Aquarius, the age of information, the age of truth, where all is being revealed and all their old lies and old systems and old illusions are breaking down. From the age of belief within Pisces, where we believe them lies, we're not in the age of belief anymore. It doesn't work anymore. Their spells are breaking down. We don't believe in it anymore, so we aren't deceived by it anymore. We are in the age of Aquarius, stepping into the eons of truth. And within that being said, eons are energy cycles, something way deeper than time, way longer than any period of time you can ever conceptualize. The closest thing you can get is millions and millions of years within one eon, if you had to put it in a time frame, and even that isn't really what it is, of what an eon is. An eon is energy cycles, you feel me? What my ancestors run on originally, before there was ever this man-made invention called time to entrap our souls within this matrix. Because that's exactly what time is. A spell, witchcraft, to trap your soul into this matrix, an illusion. Time isn't real. Within that being said though, my ancestors run on energy cycles, and even higher than that, eon is really the opposite of archon. Archons are low vibrational entities that fell from source, that sided with Zeus. Eons are the archetype of an angel, the original thing that inspired the idea of an angel in their religion stories and stuff. It's what an angel is really based on. Eons. Eons are the opposite of archons, high vibrational forces that stand with the Most High Mother Universe Source. And I am the original eon. That is literally the name of my soul. Like, I am the original eon, the blueprint for all eons to come. in all forms of eon. I'm talking about energy cycles and eon as in angels. Eons as in the opposite of archons, high vibrational forces. I am the original. Eon. Eternity of now. A very powerful ancient soul that is remembering I's divinity within this body that I was in a sleeper state within, while it is that they had me locked within myself in this realm, living in under all this light code lockdown like a walking zombie. But now I remember I's name. I remember I's soul name. And now everything else is going to crumble down after that. I speak I's divinity into life when I proclaim my soul name of Eon. And the full name in an even deeper sense is Eon Truth. First name Eon, last name Truth. Eon of Truth. I am the eons of truth living. If you had to translate the energy of my soul into words, the title of my soul would be Eons of Truth. Energy cycles of truth, infinite, forever to be. Living truth. For it is my mission and soul's purpose and my whole dedication within my existence to discover truth and live in truth and ride for truth and revolve around truth and evolve truth and build upon truth in all forms. As in, I will find all forms of truth. The overarching, never-ending, beautiful truth of life. Divine truth of life. So I am the eons of truth. And that is my first channel. But I also made another channel, you feel me, where I'm more so just on some more like relatable shit, just being myself. And it's my music channel, you feel me? But it's about to become a lot more than a music channel, because I'm about to just start being myself on that channel too, and just start straight up flowing and channeling and using that a part of the mission as well. I was already using it a part of the mission because music was a part of the mission, when it is that I'm tapping into making high vibrational music to awaken the mind and actually really taking time to write a song, because most of the time I'll be freestyling, so it don't really be that in depth. I'm not gonna hold you, but when I write and if I really move with the intention to write something that is like really lyrical and high vibrational, like I can make stuff that will, you feel me, have codes in it to awaken your energies within you, awaken your soul, help you go do energetic work, rise up your chakras, make music that will really heal you, and make music that will enlighten you, give you insight, make music that will awaken your genetics, awaken your mind, give you all types of light codes within the music, you feel me? All types of frequencies within the music that activate you, you feel me? When it is that tune on that level. But within that being said, the Eon, that channel I'm talking about for the music is eon.is. eon.is. So the first one is Eons of Truth, you feel me? Tap in with that one, you feel me? Especially for all the ones who are on here because they fuck with I from the spiritual tip. Because this channel was a combination of everything with the way I was running that originally. On this channel, I was just posting everything. Like, I was just posting everything. I wasn't filtering anything out. I had the music on here, the regular shit on here, anything I posted, I just posted on this channel. So it was kind of like, not really to say it was a mess, but it was kind of just like a combination of everything. So there was people pulled from all types of different energies and frequencies and state of consciousness, where some people were just on some matrix low vibrational energy that subscribed from a freestyle live. Some people were here from Instagram and from a group where they were already tapped in on a very high frequency. Some people were just pulled in from being souls that naturally gravitate to the channel on a high frequency from the high frequency stuff I was posting, and etc. And then some people were people who knew me in real life even. Some people were some family member, like all types of shit. It was a combination of stuff, you feel me? And so that's where it is that now that I did it in the way that I'm doing it, I kind of split up the energies into having one channel that's really the focus for everything to do with my mission within my higher self and my spiritual journey, and then I have the other channel where I can be a little bit more loose, a little bit more open, a little bit more relatable, a little bit more just like, you feel me, just because I'm still just a person within a body in this world. Like, don't get it twisted, like I'm in this world the same way we all are. I'm a regular body, and it's not regular in the sense of like stripping my divinity to say I'm not divine. I'm just saying, like, I'm in a body just like the rest of us. Like, I move around and do the same shit we all do, in the sense of like, outside of like tapping in with the journey, which everything is still within the journey, at the same time, like, I'm still just like us, like just vibing, like being myself. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, so within that being said, it's balance. It's balance, you feel me? Balance in the sense of combining all these aspects of self to still be relatable to those who are still in the 3D, in the sense of like, I still have a 3D physical body, even though all the vibration is raising. So the planet's not even really in a 3D state anymore, and our bodies aren't even really going to be in a 3D state anymore. It's all rising up. We're all crystallizing, rising up and evolving into higher forms. And those who took the vaccine are those who still eat lots of nasty shit and never woke up, and who aren't raising their frequency. You feel me? The opposite is happening for them. They're getting sicker. They're falling into a different reality. They live in a whole different reality. The split's already happening. The split's been happening. There's people who live in the 3D where they're still in the world of what the world was before 2020 and trying to cling to that post 2020 within this new weird altered version of it that isn't even really real anymore, because the Matrix was never real, but now the Matrix is even weirder now. It's like the shit really doesn't feel real now. Now it's just like a ghost of itself that's just playing out a script to keep everyone thinking that life is still what it is within this Matrix, you feel me? And so the people who are still in that old reality, we're leaving them behind. They don't even really see us like that. We don't even really relate to them like that. They don't even understand what we be doing like that. We're in a whole different dimension. Everyone who's raising their frequency and tapping into the higher world, we're literally in a whole different world, because we're in a whole different perception of reality. We exist within the energy of seeing the planet as nature and looking at everything around this as shit that's draining from what the planet is within nature. So you look at everything different if you look at nature as the center point and the cities as something that's built around nature, not as cities as the center point and nature is built around the cities. No, that's backwards. That's backwards. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, we live in a whole different dimension, and the planet itself is rising in a whole different dimension. We think differently, we move differently, we act differently, and then we wonder why a lot of us, the chosen ones, the ones who are tapping in, but still in this matrix, still around our family, let's say, still in a reality where our environment doesn't fully match our higher self and highest frequency. So we're around beings in that old reality and wonder why we're butting heads so much, because it's friction. You're in a whole different reality, a whole different dimension. Y'all are in two different energies. It's like negative and positive, you feel me? Positive and negative ions. We're pulling from each other's charge. They're draining from me, and I'm affecting their energy, stirring them up, making them feel uncomfortable, because they're trying to cling on to an old low vibrational reality where all this energy in the planet is pushing in and making it very uncomfortable for all those things that before 2020 looked very normal and comfortable, but they're being forced to have to wake up to the reality of it. And it's very uncomfortable for a lot of these beings. The illusion of a lot of shit they were doing before 2020 is breaking down, and they're seeing it for what it really is. Like, for example, eating meat, which is really eating dead bodies. A lot more people are, even as we speak, day by day, there's still more and more people who, even on that base level, who are just waking up for the first time of stopping to eat meat, because meat is literally a dead body. Like, that's what I'm talking about, to where we're in a whole different dimension. I'm in a whole different dimension. To me, meat is dead bodies now, and I can smell it very strongly when they cook it. It smells disgusting, and the longer I go away from eating it, it starts smelling like what it really is: rotten flesh. When you eat dead flesh, it has to rot in your stomach. It rots in your stomach. Then you wonder where all this sickness and disgusting shit comes from. Let alone the meat, all the disgusting shit that's made from all this shit that before you even chew it up and put it in you, look at what it is. Look at how it breaks down. Look at what it's made of. All that saucy, goopy, nasty shit that we be eating. And we wonder why when we put it in us, it's so nasty. And then not only that, when you eat those tasty cakes and those candies and shit, it doesn't even taste like something that can be broken down by the body. Like, all the food be weird, but once you start getting even into like the Swiss rolls and the tasty cakes and shit, when you eat that and put that in your body, it really doesn't even feel like something that's literally for your body or able to be put into your body. It feels like you're eating like something that's made of, like, not saying cardboard, but I'm trying to say, like, you know how if you eat like a piece of paper, your body, it just feels weird to your body, like it's made of shit that's not like all the food isn't natural. But especially when you go into all this horrible, disgusting shit, but with but all of it, you feel me? Like all of it. When you crack open your third eye and you look at it with your third eye, which is really your first eye, the mind's eye, the first eye, which allows you to see everything from your initial perception. That's why it's really the first eye, not the third eye, because you started off with your mind. You came into the body. It's your first eye because it's you before you had these two eyes to cloak your real eye, your real perception, your real intuition. So your third eye, mind eye, first eye, within using your mind, because that's really what it is. Your third eye is really your mind. So using your mind, seeing with your imagination, thinking with your mind, not the voice outside of yourself, speaking inside of yourself, where it is that you have a connection to the source within you. A lot of these beings are so pulled outside themselves, they talk all day long to all their friends and they aren't even comfortable sitting with self. They can't even sit with self more than 5 minutes, and if they are, then it's on the phone. So they're definitely not speaking to self. They don't speak to self. They barely got any internal monologue, any inner voice in their head. Meanwhile, I'm fully the voice in my head. I never stop speaking in my head because I am the voice in my head. I have a never-ending continual monologue. Not saying my voice never stops, saying that when I am not speaking in my head, I am the being inside of me feeling into my hands, feeling into the reality around I. Obviously, a lot of these beings don't have a soul, because some of them talk about they don't have a voice in their head, and then obviously with the way they be moving too, like, I already understand the human being shit. Okay, human beings are made in our image. Okay, yeah, that's cool. White people, Arabians, Mexicans, Dravidians, Chinese and Japanese are all human being animal hybrids that only have a spirit made in my image, but they're really a whole different being internally, 3D physical beings that only have an ego, that aren't even the thing that I am. I'm not even the body. So y'all aren't even what I am. I am life itself, the soul that steps into this body. That's where everything that I come from resolves around. That's where I bring this energy from. That's why I move with this energy, because I'm not even this body. Life revolves around I and everything that my species does. Sorry to break it to you human beings. Y'all are a side character in this story. Y'all just forced y'all way into taking the control of the pen, slaughtered y'all way into temporary holding it for a couple hundred years within y'all man-made time, and we're snatching that pen right back out of y'all hand, metaphorically. That's all y'all human beings did. Try to snatch y'all way into being the main character or some shit. Y'all were made by one of my ancestors that fell outside of himself into his ego. He goes by many different names. One of them being Satan, Yakub, Enki and Lil, Prometheus, Marduk, Jesus. He goes by many different names, but his real name is Zeus. And he's a carbonated being. He would be a so-called black man if he was to incarnate into a physical body. And he made these human beings in our image, in my species image. My mom's a human being. I have human being genetics in my body, but I am the soul. So I'm what my species are, period. Before I even stepped into this body. And my body is an Anunnaki God, because our genetics reign supreme in every form that they're introduced, outside of the one tiny drop that these human beings have that gives them every form of relatability to us. They only have one drop of our blood within their original genome, these white people. And that's what's given them everything of what they had that resembles us. Their consciousness, them being able to look like us in all the ways they do. And they didn't even look like that when they originally came to the planet. When they originally came to the planet, they were covered in all fur, walking on all fours, a lot more primitive. It was my ancestors that reversed their genetics. They should be a lot more grateful. A lot more grateful. We took pity upon y'all when y'all came into our planet, because we remembered our brother Zeus, and when he was on this planet killing our animals, trying to create y'all here. These human beings, these white people. Zeus was killing our animals when we were erecting this planet, trying to create y'all here. And that's what even made the fucking war in heaven that they talk about, where Zeus took 2/3 of the heavens with him. They say 1/3, but really it was 2/3 of everyone that was down on this planet. Not on a collective scale. The mass majority of us are still us, and we whooped his ass. But I'm talking about on this planet, there was 144,000 souls that was elected to come down and build up this planet, a planet Kai. And when it is that we were building this planet, we were making the animals, the trees, we were designing everything on this planet, right? And Zeus was here, and he was the head scientist of the project. This is before he fell into ego. The big-headed scientist, Yakub, praised across the multiverse. Yes, he was. And he fell in his ego. Pride, jealousy. All types of low vibrations we never felt before, that he was the trailblazer for, that he created within himself and then spread out to all of us. And within that, he created these human being species, but he didn't even create them on this planet. He was trying to. And that's why we kicked him off this planet and we whooped his ass. And we whooped his ass all the way to the 6th universe. Because we're in the 9th universe. This planet is planet Kai, not Earth. Earth is their planet. Human beings' planet. White people's planet. Zeus's planet that he created white people on. In the 6th universe. Earth is a nickname for Nern. That's the real name of the planet, Nern. They talked about it in some of their little TV shows and video games and shit, and they just pulled out their ass this whole idea of this place called, this whole universe that they, with orcs and all these low vibrational beings, where it's talking about a whole low vibrational universe where Zeus was created on all these hybrid beings and shit. Because when we cast them out of this universe, he went to the 6th universe and he still continued what he wanted to do, and he started creating all these weird beings like vampires and orcs and ogres and shit, all these different humanoid forms, and human beings was just one of them, and they used to look a lot more freaky, covered in all fur. I said that weird. Covered in all fur. Really animalistic. The original human beings, the original white people. So when they came to our planet, we took pity on them. This is the original Pilgrim and the Indian story, except they watered it down so much it's not even funny. They watered it down so much it's laughable. It's beyond laughable. But what I'm saying is, the whole idea of that Pilgrim and the Indian story on a way higher level than what they tell you in that. It's like, you feel me? They came to this planet and we took pity on them and we started teaching them how to survive. We started trying to give them a soul even. But before we can get anywhere near a soul, and they broke the process before we can even get to that by turning on us. So they really just hurt their own self. They couldn't be patient. They couldn't just be. They done duped their own selves out their spot. They played their own self out their spot. How y'all gonna fuck up your own opportunity to get a soul? We were trying to give y'all whole species a soul, because you were made in an artificial way. Zeus made y'all out of a petri dish. This is why y'all eat animals. This is why y'all rip apart nature. This is why y'all were able to do all the foul, heinous, disgusting shit that y'all did to my species. Because y'all are the real psychopaths. Y'all lack a soul. Y'all don't have real emotions. And most of y'all won't say it, and most of y'all don't know what it feels like to be my people, so y'all don't know what y'all lacking. Y'all, if y'all knew what we felt, and then you would realize, because y'all think we all feel like y'all feel. That's the illusion. We all look the same, but internally we're different. Their consciousness is different. White people are not the same. I'm being so for real. They're the real Neanderthals, the real caveman, animal hybrids, logical, physical, 3D beings that only have a spirit being electricity. I am the soul that steps into this body. Again, let me repeat that. I am the soul. My people are the soul. Like, that's what we are, period. Way before this reality. Before anything to do with this. And everything comes from the soul. So when I say that white people are literally only a spirit made in our image, they're like a being that was made within this reality. When we step into this reality and made this whole reality. White people, human beings, are a species made within this reality. That are only connected to the 3D. We made this whole reality, and we give energy to all of life emanating from us, because we are life itself. We are the source of life. It's a whole different ballpark. We're not even on the same level with these human beings. We're not even on the same level with these white people. I'm being so for real. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not the God I am. I'm just speaking esoteric truth. And within that being said, when they came to our planet, we took pity on them. We reversed their genetics. They were covered in all fur. We removed the fur. They were walking on all fours. We taught them how to stand upright. We taught them language, the alpha beta system. We were the alphas, they were the betas. Alpha beta, alphabet. We never spoke language. Language is very low vibrational. We speak telepathically. We only speak language now because we fell in frequency. We made language for these human beings so we can communicate with them. We gave them their first civilization, the Greek civilization. And that's why in Greece, they have Greek mythology talking about what my ancestors were doing, talking about these giant beings called gods that could control their elements, but they whitewash it. You feel me? And that's also why in Greek mythology, they pray to their creator, Zeus, even though they whitewash him. But within that being said, though, I carry this on very deeply. I started tapping it hella deeply. I forgot what I was even making this for this channel. I forgot where I was even at with it. I was just flowing from the soul, like for a whole 20 minutes, 10 minutes there. Like I was just so pulled into my soul. Like I wasn't even focused on anything else. Like I was just focused on what I was channeling, bro. Like I done forgot. I done. Not forgot, but I wasn't even focused on the whole plot for a second. Like I was, but I wasn't, in the sense of like I didn't even realize that I was still in this video, the video where I started talking about for the eons of truth and eon I am. Like I just got so pulled into that shit. But now where we channeling, yo. But so now yeah, as y'all can see, I ain't going nowhere. If anything, my energy's even more amped up. I've tapped in very deeply. I'm even more activated than ever. You feel me? I just had to do what I had to do and work on myself, you feel me? So, yeah, y'all should tap into the other channels, you feel me? Anyone who really fucks with I, who's been missing I, who's been like, where's Eon at? I fuck with his energy, and just been wondering where I went, you feel me? Wondering if I'm good, you feel me? I'm more than good reflection. Even if I wasn't in this, you feel me? I'm the soul. I will always be here. I'm eternal. I'll always be here, you get what I'm trying to say? In this body or the next, in this realm or a higher realm. And y'all will always be able to connect with me. For anyone who has a good intention to do so. Because I only respond to those who actually got a good intention. If y'all trying to fuck with me, if I'm in soul form and y'all calling on my energy, well, I might appear alright if you want some low vibrational energy, but it might not be for the reason you want. You calling on my energy and I'm a soul chilling in the astrals and you on bullshit and you forcing me to come down into any form to communicate with you, bro, we gonna have a problem if you want low vibrational energy, bro. But what I'm saying is, in general, right, I'm here for us all to tap into. Even if I wasn't, quote unquote, good in the sense of what you would think in the physical sense, which of course I always am. I'm protected. I always will be. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, ever. I'm divinely guided, divinely protected as a son of the Most High Universe, a literal S-U-N son. I am divinely protected, you feel me? Divinely guided, you feel me? But within that being said, even if I wasn't good in the physical, I'm still always good because I'm the soul. So I would just be in soul form, working through shit. Probably even stronger in that form, fighting. But so word. Peace to everyone who tapped into this video. Go tap in with my other channel, you feel me? Eons of Truth and Eon I Am. I'm not gonna make anything else on this channel. This is just gonna be the only video on this channel. I'm just gonna have this up on here to speak for the rest of time to come, for the rest of existence to come on this channel. Anyone who comes to this channel, this is the only video that's gonna be on here telling y'all to go to the actual channels that I'm on. Eons of Truth and Eon I Am. You feel me? So word, peace to everyone who tapped in. I wish y'all all the best. Keep our vibrations high. Now we rise. One.